Biden could take decisive action. He could propose a budget that cut expenses. Of course, they don't want to for several reasons, but Biden could certainly do that. He won't. That's the only way that inflation is actually going to get in check, is if we begin, well, if we stop creating too much money. And we have to, one of the things that will take pressures off of us creating too much money is that we're spending too much money. These are things that politicians do not want to do anything about. So cumulatively here, let me read a quote in this article. On Wednesday, this is from CEO of the Job Creators Network, Alfredo Ortiz. He said this: on Wednesday, the country hit a sad milestone. Inflation under Biden hit 20%. Hit 20%. As a result, he says, ordinary Americans face a cost of living crisis and declining living standards, with price increases outpacing wages. No doubt whatsoever. So Biden has tried everything in the world. He's tried to get credit and applause for lowering inflation, but lowering it only from the high numbers that he and his policies and the thinking of more and more government spending could. That was the result. These are things that are leftist or big government centric. These are ideas and policies and behavior that create inflation. So at first, they acted like it was no big deal. At first, they acted like wages were going to surpass the impact of inflation. They've tried everything in the world. They wanted to be applauded for lowering it, but it's still massively higher from when Trump was in office, dramatically higher. It's at 3.4% right now. And they want credit for bringing it down from 3.5, but it's still dramatically higher. Trump's was usually in the twos. I think some years, some of the reports were 1 point something. So it's dramatically higher than Trump's. They want applause and praise for bringing it down 0.1%, and it's still high.